Hi, my name is Dell and welcome to Comic Snags. Okay, I'm gonna show you some comic books. This first stack I got from the swap meet from a few different vendors, and actually one comic book that I got from my local LCS when I stopped by there earlier in the week. And then the second one is from this warehouse sale that I went to. And man, it was so crazy. I never expected to go to one of these. It was literally like an hour away from me, and I didn't want to go in the morning because it started from 8 and it ended at noon. And so I was like, man, dude, but then it's an hour away, so I had to get up at 7 o'clock to get over there. But I'm glad I did. I do have a story to tell you about that, but first, let me take this opportunity to thank you for everybody who subscribed to my channel. And if you are new to this channel, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button, and everybody hit that like button or leave a comment. I do like hearing from you guys. Anyway, let's get on with the comic books to show you. The first one is Classic X-Men number 3, and this has the anniversary border cover, which is awesome. And I bought that for $3, and I think this first batch, I think I bought it for around $60-$70 because he did give me a deal at the end. So we have also this next comic book, which is Rocketeer number 3 with this great Alex Ross cover. I also found this too, as well as like one of the new pickups that he found wandering around, and he just immediately sold it back to me for about $3 or something like that. I'm not sure. This is Batman Superman number 8. This is a minor key. This is the first appearance of Kara Zor-El. And this is actually the second print of it, the sketch cover variant. I also have the Ultimates 2 number 1, another sketch cover. He also sold me Wonder Woman number 140, and this is an Adam Hughes cover. And I've been on this 3D kick lately, so I also picked up Legends of the DC Universe 3D Gallery number 1. Has the 3D glasses. Then there's also Superman number 3, the official adaptation of the movie, and I love adaptations. The Twilight Zone number 9. And this has not only a creepy crown right on the cover, it is also has a 3D segment with glasses as well. Okay, so these next 4 comic books are Silver Age Thor comic books, and man, he sold it to me for about $40. So that was actually a great price. He reduced it a lot after I pointed out all the conditions that made it into like pretty much a 2.0. I actually opened it up, and like some of the covers were very split. It's missing pieces of it, and other things are so wrong with it. But then you know what? I had to pick it up. I don't mind them being this tattered. I just don't want to pay high prices for something that's not worth it. So this is the Mighty Thor number 119, and this is a minor key. This is the first appearance of the Warriors 3. This is the Mighty Thor number 120, and this is a minor key. This is the first appearance of Hildegard. As you can see, yeah, they're really beat up. This one's especially beat up right up here. And then there's this Mighty Thor number 121 with this iconic cover by Jack Kirby, featuring the Absorbing Man. And this is probably the best one of the lot. And this is the Mighty Thor number 149. And this is, I think it like has, oh my god, has a story about the origin of Black Bolt and the Humans. The origin of the Humans. And now I saw a different vendor, and he was selling these comic books for $2. This is Suicide Squad number 1. This is the sketch of the Faba cover. Suicide Squad number 1 again, and this is the Dale Keown cover. Suicide Squad number 1, and this is the Michael Turner cover, as well as the Michael Turner sketch variant. Alright, so I found this at my local LCS for $20. This is X-Men the Uncanny X-Men number 116, and this is a minor key. This is the debut of Wolverine's healing abilities. I found this great cover of Howard the Duck number 10. Loved it. Picked it up for about $2. It was actually very wrinkled had some water damage to it, but the day that I found it, it was already foggy, and so a lot of moisture had seeped into the comic book. So I just threw it into my press, and it actually came out really clean. So that's great that I picked this one up for $2. Oh, and then I also found this one. This is the Man of Steel, number 5, and this I picked up because it has interior artwork by Adam Hughes. And then I found this one at another vendor. This is X Factor number 1. And this is where Multiple Man decides to open up the X Factor investigations or something like that. It's actually a very cool concept. I actually like this run a lot. It actually showed the versatility of Multiple Man's powers. He actually sends out all his clones to learn different skills. And then when, I think it's like a year or 2 years later, they agree to come back and join. And so whatever experiences that his clones have, he actually gained, which is kind of cool. So I thought that actually made me like this character a lot. All right, now let me go ahead and show you the next stack. Okay, so this stack is the stack that I found at the warehouse sale. Let me start off with the story. So I got there at 8:10, and this thing started at 8 o'clock. And as I got there at 8:10, some dude right behind me yells out, and I'm at the little wall section, and there's like a whole bunch of dollar books, and there's keys, and there's variants, and there's a lot of stuff out there. And so he comes out there, and he went behind me, and he goes, "Yeah, you know what? I want to buy the wall." And I was like, oh, I looked at him. I was like, what? And then even the guys who were working there, they were like, what? And then he says, you serious? And it's like, yeah, I want to buy the wall. And this event is a warehouse sale, so it's all cash. And so let me go and show you some of the stuff that I actually grabbed from him. So I actually met him at a different convention, and I actually bought some original art from him. So I went there specifically for original art. And so this is what I actually found over there. And, everything that he had priced was going to be 20% off once you check in, because it was going to be all cash, right? No credit cards, no mobile payments, all hard cash. And so, I brought a good amount of cash with me because I wanted some original artwork. And this is what I found. I found this Amanda Connor drawing sketch for $20. And of course, 20% off of that. This would be $18. That's a steal. And I also found this Gabriel Hardman Thor, which is freaking awesome. And this was $40. And then, with a discount is $38. So that was a deal in itself. But then I also saw these other comics. But now let's get back to the guy who wanted to buy the wall. So he went and he said he wanted to buy the wall. And you got to understand, this wall had, from what I remember seeing, had like at least 3 Amazing Spider-Man number 300s. It had like a Crow number 1 on there. It had like a 9.8 slab of She-Hulk number 1. The John Bryn run where she's skipping rope. That one. Dude, this thing was incredible. And I just couldn't believe the guy said he wanted an entire wall. And then then he starts looking at these like 2 large boxes of keys, and he goes, you know what? I want these 2 long boxes of keys too. And it was like, what? And dude, man, people behind me were like upset, they're like, we just got here and he wants to buy the entire wall. And I just turned around and I go, wow, dude, you actually came out like a boss, bro. Congratulations on buying this. And I was like, dude, this is all cash, right? And he goes, yeah. And so I was like, right, okay, cool. It ain't my thing. And then the guy who was selling all the books, right? He came up and he said the same thing. He's like, this is all cash. You do realize that? And he goes, yeah. So I think he's got the money because he ended up calling somebody, and I guess that person was on the way. So, and then, I started talking to him. I asked him if he's opening up a shop, and he says, no, he's just a buyer, dude. He's just like, some guy sent him out to go buy comic books. He doesn't know anything about comic books, and he just basically showed pictures of the wall, and that guy just said, buy them all. So, you know what? If you have deep pockets like that, you got deep pockets. So, let me go ahead and show you the rest of the stuff that I found. So this is Super Boxers. I'm sorry, Marvel graphic novel number 8, Super Boxers, and this is actually one of the first comic books I ever bought at like, I think this, I didn't have like a comic book shop near where I lived. I had like a warehouse and stuff like that, and they sold graphic novels there. And so this is one of the first ones I bought as a kid. I believe it got water damaged at my parents' house, so I ended up tossing it away as a kid. But now I do have a replacement of it, and I bought this one for $1. And then there's also slabs there, and this was crazy. So this is Marvel Team Up number 9, the first meeting of Iron Man and Spider-Man, and of course it's a green label because it's got like something's cut out of it. The coupon is cut out of it, and so I bought it. But you know what? It's well worth it because I only bought this slab for $10. Crazy, right? And then I also found Vengeance number 1. This is a 9.4 slab, and this is the first appearance of American Chavez, as well as the first appearance of the Ultimate Nullifier, Mako Radioactive Kid, and the new Black Knight. All right, cool. I didn't even know it had all those other people, but I just knew that it had American Chavez in it. And so this was great. I actually ended up buying this one for $90. Yeah, then plus 20% off, $18 off. It was actually that was in my opinion worth it because I always wanted this comic book. And then the last lab that I found there was the Department of Truth number 7. This is a 9.8 signed by James Tynion. And this is crazy because I actually found this in the $15 slabs. I was like, $15 for a signed 9.8? Mine. I'm buying it. Okay. So these other comics I actually found for $1 as well. This is Justice Society of America number 24 because I was looking around the other stuff because I was so in shock that this guy bought the wall. So I started looking at the dollar bins, and this is a minor key. This is where Mary Marvel decides to join the Black Marvel family, and so this is a great cover by Alex Ross. I found this Batman the Shadow number 1 by Tim Sale. Justice League of America number 12. This is the Alex Ross cover, and I think there's a linking one over here as well that I need to go find. And then I found Max number 6, of course by Sam Keith, and so this is one of the ones I don't have, so it's great. All right, now we're getting to some of the other comic books that had prices on them, and like I said, some of the prices kind of varied. Some of them were like too overpriced, so I guess he had priced them when there was the comic boom, and some of them was like well below, and so those are the ones that you try to look for to get the better deals. So I picked up Black Goliath number 1. This is a minor key. This is the first appearance and origin of Black Goliath. I found Star Wars number 44, number 44 for $25, and even with the 20% off, it wasn't worth it because, you know, I'm actually trying to collect that little segmented run of Star Wars where it was like the Empire Strikes Back, reprinted into the books. And so I'm actually missing the Boba Fett one, of course, and I was missing this one. But you know what? I wish this is the one I was too excited and I bought it without taking a very good look at it, and I didn't notice it. But actually, there is like some writing you can see a little bit on this little Star Wars area. And you know what? When I opened up the book, the writing was on the inside, and so that's why it's a little bit light here. But on the other side, straight up, I forgot what it said on there, but I was a little upset about it when I saw it. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. And then I found Spider-Man number 1. Oh, this is the Ultimate Spider-Man number 1 for $15. Batman Adventures number 3 with this great Joker cover. Oh, then I found this one. So this is DC Presents number 26. This is a major key. This is the first appearance of the new Teen Titans, the first appearance of Cyborg, the first appearance of Raven, the first appearance of Starfire. Titans, I always wanted this book, and I found this for $90, and it is a newsstand. Also found Avengers number 181. This is a major key as well. This is the first appearance of Scott Lang, and he's actually right here. And what's great is that I've been looking this for a while, and I found the newsstand of it, and it was $18 plus 20% off. So I thought I got a really good deal with this one. I also found Grendel number 4 for $10, and this is actually a partial Dave Stevens cover. He didn't do the drawing, but he did do the inking on this. And if you ever buy this cover, oh, let me just show it. He does the cityscape at the back of it. Let me just show it to you. There you go. Great. Oop. Let's not get it on there. And then I have Power Man and Iron Fist number 50. I got this one for 20 bucks. And this is great because this is the first time Iron Fist is put into the title to become Power Man and Iron Fist. So I thought this was a great find. I found Captain America Annual number 8 with this great Mike Zeck cover, where it's Wolverine battling Cap. I have found Emma Frost number 1 for $15. I actually have this comic book, but the reason I did buy it is because it has a signature by Greg Horn. Then I found this one. I thought this was awesome. I picked this up. I did notice all this weird ink staining there. And I didn't know if it was part of the cover or not. It's definitely not. But it's great. It's X-Men number 40 with Frankenstein over here. But man, this is one of the ones where, if I had time, I would have taken a better look at it. I wouldn't have bought this because not only does it have the ink stain, which, I don't mind at $20, but man, dude, this cover is detached because this guy stapled it. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a staple right here and another one here. So it was detached at one point, and he just decided to staple this because here's the original staple here, and there's the original staple here. He decided to staple this part there. So I'm pretty sure that this was detached at that time, and I'm kind of upset about it. But you know what? It happens. So I found another X-Men book. This is X-Men 123, and this is the controversial cover in which Storm is blow drying her hair, and you see part of her anatomy that you weren't supposed to see until they did a high-res scan digitally, and then you were able to see it. So anyway, this is a newsstand. It does have a little bit of writing over here, but I did buy it for 35 bucks, and it's actually in a very good condition. If it wasn't for that writing, I would have to say that this is actually wow, just from the front cover, it looks like it could pass for 8.5 to a 9. It's actually in really good grade. And then I found X-Men number 97 for $55, and I thought this was very cool. I forgot if this has any sort of key worthiness to it, but man, this is such a great cover. And then I found X-Men number 121, and this is a major key. This is the first appearance of Alpha Flight. It is a newsstand, but I think they're all newsstands until X-Men 130, the first appearance of Dazzler. But you know what? This is pretty incredible because I got this for the price of $35. And like I said, there's some prices that are very high and some prices were low. When I saw it for 35 bucks, I was like, you know what? I'm picking that up. So, I picked it up, but then, I haven't looked at the back yet, so maybe there's something wrong in the back. I'll let you know if there is. And then the last snag of the day at that warehouse sale, which was completely crazy, I found this. This is DNA Agents number 24. I bought this for 40 bucks. And it is actually in pretty decent condition. It has a couple dents here. Some spine tape there. Otherwise, it looks like it's in really, really good shape. I would say this is probably an 8. Yeah. probably 8 to 8.5. I haven't checked the back, but then yeah, that's what it looks like there. But this is a incredible cover by Dave Stevens. So that was the last snag of the day that I'm showing you. Let me know which one was your favorite comic book, or which was the favorite deal. I believe that these two were probably the best deals I had. It could have been the slab too, the James Tynion slab that I got, Department of Truth #7. I don't know, but man, I spent a lot of money. Or you know what? It could even be the commissioned artwork, original art pieces, because those are actually really good deals as well. So let me know what you like the most, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much. Hit that like button, comment, and I will see you next time. All right, take care. Bye bye.